Welcome back, everyone. This is the RPG Renegade, giving you a little update on the continuing Wizards of the Coast drama that just never seems to die down. Every time the people get a little bit of respect back for the company, they just let loose some weird representative who just shoots himself in the foot repeatedly. I'm talking, of course, about Kyle Brink, who says that white people like him should just leave the hobby. And it just goes to show you that Wizards of the Coast is really just a shitty company that deservedly is losing the TTRPG hobby piece of the pie, as it were. Now, many people, because of that, are jumping to Pathfinder. And I'm here to tell you that that's also a mistake, and I'll explain why. One of the reasons is that Paizo is pretty much just as woke as Wizard of the Coast. You can see the evidence of this, in their books, how they removed the term race and replaced it with ancestry. They tried really hard to not have any sort of evil female villains, and they're hiding their wokeness very well. Like if you were digging into the whole Paizo wokeness issue a couple of years ago, you could have easily found it on Google, but now they've pretty much either deleted all their tweets or their public statements, and they're very good at hiding it. But trust me, this company is not your savior. They're also a rotten company. They use the market share to bully their competition repeatedly. They had like toxic work environments. And all they're doing now is using some clever little corporate maneuvering to exploit the current situation so that they can, disguise themselves as the saviors and save all of you who want to continue the D&D hobby and just change ships and jump from the Wizards of the Coast ship to the Pathfinder ship. Now, my question to you is obviously, why do you even need an OGL that the new Paizo company is trying to put forward? The orc license, as it were, as some sort of savior, even though the old OGL is now safe, as it appears right now, although I don't think it will be for long, but at least they backed off on the 1.0A OGL. Despite that, I see like thousands of companies now signing on to the new orc license, which is you're just gonna recreate the whole problem over and over again. You're just handing the torch from one big company to another, and in the end, they're gonna screw you over, just the same as Wizards did. And you don't have to believe me, but this is how Wizards got to where they are now, and this is how Paizo will get there eventually. They're just sort of hiding their own sort of corporate schemes. And trust me, they're gonna come out sooner or later. So my question is, why do you even need an OGL? Why do you even need Paizo as the savior? Shouldn't this signal some sort of renaissance for the thousands of RPG developers out there, myself included, that are really trying to just put out a good product and make sure that people have fun with it and not, have some sort of corporate agenda behind it? Besides, most of these games are not OGL anyway, so, why is this whole need for a new OGL? The OSR is a big part of the tabletop community that's also pretty much not OGL dependent, at least, most of it. It feels like you're setting yourselves up to fail again. Big corporations aren't the answer. They just aren't. You should support small and independent creators. There's guys out there like Total Party Skills, which I just found recently. Seems like a really cool guy. Actually making good stuff. Same for RPG Pundit, the big OSR champion, if you will. And plenty of other creators, including myself, who just want to make a good game and not deal with all this corporate crap that's attached to it. I've even seen people leaving the hobby because of all this corporate shit that's being jammed down their throat, as if the actual game had anything to do with this. You can always stick to the older editions. You know, you don't have to give in to the new WotC bullshit that's being propagated. You can always play the old D&D versions, or there's many ways you can go about this. I just don't understand this hype of jumping from one sinking ship to a soon-to-be sinking ship. I think you should just broaden your horizons a little bit. Maybe you'll find something that you like. There's literally thousands of, different developers out there, tens of thousands of products that can suit pretty much anything you can think of, any sort of genre, any sort of, from fantasy to, to gonzo sci-fi to, I don't know, anything you can think of, literally. Drive-through is a good place to get started. And this is just my little rant or opinion, or whatever you want to call it, on the current situation. I see this happening and I think, oh, this is good news. Maybe people will broaden their horizons, but I just see them making the same mistake over and over again. Well, hopefully not. There's still time to rectify the situation. There's still time to, change course, and hopefully you guys will. Anyway, that's my little rant. Like, subscribe, all this good stuff you gotta do. And I'll see you next time, and probably rant a bit more. Goodbye.